Hi bro, I will try to explain as I can the basic stuff of the telemetry and decoding, how to get the right information from downhole to the surface system. Basically you should know that there is many different tools, right? MWD tools can be positive pulse, negative pulse, and a system which is used continuous wave. Continuous wave patent already gone from Schlumberger. Now everyone can use or design the tool with a continuous wave. So it's already many years and patent expired. Basically the main question was about the precursor, what it is and why we need this precursor and what kind of information collect inside. So basically, I don't know what kind of tool you use, but most of the common tools in our time is have to be programmed before you sending tool to the downhole, before you put them in a BHA and they go to the downhole. But whatever you put inside the tool, the same configuration you have to leave in a surface system, because if it will be different, I mean different packs of the frame will be put it into the tool, and different pack of the frames will be selected as main on a surface system, you will get missed data always. So this is a big problem basically. Sometimes MWD making these mistakes, but whatever MWD engineer put inside the tool, it's have to select absolutely same configuration on a surface system. So, but even same configuration put it in a surface machine and inside the tool, they have to start synchronize by some coding word, right? Or we call this sync word, or some companies call this precursor. It's like, just imagine this bunch of wire. So if wire is collect some consequences or information, so to start reading it, you have to find the beginning of this wire, right? And when you find beginning, you can open all information which is placed on a line. So this line basically present as a digit words which is coming in different consequences like 0, 0, 1, blah blah blah, whatever. It's continuously coming when you're drilling and when you have the signal from MWD tool. So how it basically works, when you bring the palms on, depends on what kind of tool you have, but when you bring the palms on, the tool will start to rotate the modulator and create the pulses. This pulses coding some digits which is coded before in the tool's memory. But surface system detect them and can make from pulses, that's made by sensor and the surface system together, like some bunch of digits, right? So beginning of the digits, it will be precursor. When your surface system, when data start coming after pumps on, when data start coming, when you see this precursor, so when surface system did see this precursor, he will get the sync. But this is just the beginning. After precursor, it's coming frame FID, frame identical data, right? So, or name of the frame. As we know, the frame can be different. So in different MWD system or surface system between the companies can be different name of the frames. For example, 1982, 983. Let's call them like this. So this is a GTF frame, MTF frame, and rotary. So data points inside the frame can be different. It can be long frame with a lot of data inside, but it can be short frame as well. Depends of ROP, your bit rate of the signal of the tool, how fast your tool can send information up, right, to the surface. So you have, for example, we have three type of frames: GTF, MTF, and rotary. That tool will switch automatically, or sometimes you have to switch manually. Depends on the tool again, depends on a software system of the company or whatever. But most of the time, it switch automatically between GTF and MTF if you have zero angle, vertical, or you have a deviated well. So, but what happened? The surface system get the precursor. Okay, now from this point, she found the beginning. System found the beginning of the information. So now she start reading it. Then after precursor coming the FID. FID telling what kind of matrix of these three frames she have to put. Okay? For example, if it's coming 8982 coding by this 2 digits, right? So, and system found that now MTF is coming. She will put MTF matrix over here. And all information which is calling data, which is coming after FID, will be collected one by one inside this matrix. So if you lose the precursor, you will not get synchronization. But if you get the precursor but lost FID, for example by noises, by some hydraulics malfunction or whatever, some pressure fluctuation or whatever, and you will get wrong FID, so system will get the sync but put different matrix over here. For example, now MTF coming, but she put the rotary, and all data come one by one in a wrong cells. Cells is empty. I mean, digitally is empty. But whenever information coming, it's fill up the cells, and when frame is completed, it's coming to you, and you will see the data on a screen. So when you get wrong FID, you will get situation which is called wrong sync. It's sync, but it's put different matrix over here. For example, now coming the GTF data which is tool know the situation, right? The on hold. He have to send the GTF, MTF or rotary. If he rotate, he will send the rotary. If he staying in a situation when you have an angle in hole, so he have to send the GTF. But if your system detect wrong FID, you will get, for example, rotary frame put, but GTF is coming, but they don't know each other what is now telling. They know only sync. That means it's not the noises, it's a signal. It's a beginning of information which I have to open and read. But if FID will be select wrong frame can be put it over here, and all information which is basically correct will go into the wrong matrix, and you will see on the screen rotary information fill up by the directional information. It can be, you know, these data points, it's just example, but it can be different in a place. So by this way, whenever you program into the tool, you have to see absolutely same configuration on a surface system, because it will be different. You will get wrong thing always. So that's a simple stuff, but in most of the companies, Halliburton, Baker, I guess, and the Schlumberger for sure, is coming like this. But whenever you will get precursor, then you get FID, right? So everything go fine. The first frame is collected, and another frame have to come right next, because it's sending all this data by the frames. But at the end of the frame, it's invisible, but it's called short FID, right? It's absolutely same data which is coming after the frame and telling to the surface system what kind of matrix have to put next, because maybe you finish the slide and you start rotate. So tool know this, he switched already downhole to sending the rotary frame, but system doesn't know. At the end of the frame, this information is coming. So whenever system get next information like 983, he changed the matrix to the rotary, but the rotary already coming here, and right cells is filling up. So that's how it works. But as I telling to you, it can be how much seconds have to wait, and that's going to be all different even inside the one company. For example, in the Schlumberger, you have many of configuration which you can put it, and you will have different speed of the signal, different frequency, different coding system, different frames. Almost every job you have different frames. It's just an example which probably you will never see, but how to say, for each job we have specific frames which we are building on a surface before program to the tool, and so it more or less is to work like this.